And Chris Schuler is going to present how to protect your home and valuables.
All right, can everybody see my screen? All right, good afternoon. My name is Chris Schuler. I'm an insurance agent and owner of Schuler Insurance Agency here in Michigan. And today I'm going to go over the art of downsizing home insurance edition. So get your notepads ready and we're going to go over some fun stuff here. Oops. Sorry about that. This new technology stuff's killing me. All right, here we go. All right, so the art of downsizing, not only in just in life and in general, but it's important to know what you're insuring. So know your insurance properly. What kind of insurance do you need? So we're dealing about downsizing. We're talking about snowbirds. So you could be insuring your primary residence, which is a single family home, which has different coverages for each aspect of the insurance. You have dwelling coverage, personal property coverage, and liability. You may choose to move to an attached or detached condo. Again, you're going to change your policy based on your needs. Most condominium living has homeowners associations, and believe it or not, that homeowners association has an umbrella insurance policy that covers the exterior of your property. So the need to insure the entire property is not necessarily needed. Personal property and liability also are covered. And for those lucky ones that want to sell everything and rent and live on a beach, all you're looking for is protecting your personal property and liability. And again, protecting yourself in the event you're sued. All of these policies, whether or not you are in Michigan, whether you're in Florida, or believe it or not, anywhere in the world, your personal property is protected. Again, contact your local agent, ask them the questions, and make sure they give you definitive answers. The $1 million question, are you accounting for everything in your home? The first thing I always tell our customers is every time you move the clock forward or move the clock back, that's twice a year, and it's a good time to change the batteries in your smoke detectors, you should go through with your cell phone and videotape your entire home. You're going to have all your summer stuff out in the spring, and you're going to have all your winter stuff out in the fall. Take a picture, email that to your email address, because email's forever, and it will be there in the event there is a total catastrophe and you need to recollect or remember any of the things that are in your home. Then if there's a loss, there's no questioning, wondering, worrying about, did I forget something? And I know there's a lot of spatulas in everybody's kitchen. Those things aren't cheap if you buy them at Williams-Sonoma. So I would keep track of those. High item values. While you do have a homeowner's policy, regardless of what kind, you will cover items in your home. But there is a huge difference between replacement cost and replacement value. When you have private or collectibles or things that have sentimental or perceived value, you want to make sure that that collector's banjo, which I could go down in the store and buy one for $500, but if it's a collector's one and you want to have, it insured for $5,000, let's make sure you have it insured properly. Again, ask your insurance agent the question. Let him know what you're thinking and let him advise you on the right thing and the right way to insure it. Appraisals are always important. Things appraise in this crazy world we live in. So jewelry that was $5,000 last year could be worth $6,000 this year. So let's make sure we insure things properly. Yes, appraisals can be costly, but they are worth their weight in gold in the event you need to replace them. Let's talk about replacing them. Do you know your deductibles? This is the part of your policy that out of your pocket pays for the expenses to file the claim. So if you have a $1,000 claim and you have a $500 deductible, You pay the first 500 and your insurance company will pay the remainder. Real simple, real easy. Liability umbrella. Liability is always, just remember, in the event you're sued, who do you want to write the check? And we're not talking sued for having parties and falling off the porch. We're talking about driving down the freeway, hitting ice, and damaging or hurting a family in the car. So you want to make sure that if something was to happen, you are protected from a liability standpoint. It is pennies on the dollar. Google it, look at it, liability umbrella. If your insurance agent hasn't talked to you about it, talk to him about it, because it's really, really important that you protect your assets. Transferring coverage. Let's talk about cars. If you have your car registered in the state you live in, whether it's Michigan, Florida, or wherever, it has to be insured in that state. So just remember, wherever it's registered is where it's insured. You cannot register a car in Michigan and have it insured in Florida. The state of Florida will tell you you got to register or get insurance in Michigan or in Florida. 99.9% of car insurance in the United States covers you while you are in Canada. It will not cover you if you're in Mexico. It will not cover you when you go to Europe or South America. Zero coverage. So if you rent a car out of the country other than Canada, you need to talk to them locally about the insurance requirements and needs so that you're never left liable. Again, know your deductibles. And by the way, whatever you have as a deductible here on your current US policy carries over anywhere you rent a car. So you don't necessarily have to buy the insurance at the rental dealership. Last thing, personal property. If you leave your purse or your computer bag in your car and it's broken into, your car insurance does not cover that loss. Your homeowners, renters, or condo policy covers you. So again, knowing your deductible so that you don't file claims unnecessarily. Must-dos, I talked to everybody about it. Changes on your insurance policy, cancellations, updates, modifications of any kind cannot be done by anybody other than the named insured. So make sure your spouse, your partner, your people in your family, your kids, if they are going to call on your behalf, whether you're incapacitated, ill, or just out on the boat, make sure that their name is on the policy so that when they call the insurance company up, they have authorization to talk about it. Now, in some cases, we'll be discussing that next. Another great program here locally, and it's purely protecting your home, and it's a local drive-by monthly or weekly check-in by the city of Novi. So you can call your local governments and see if they have agencies that check your home. So if you're in Florida for the winter, they will come by your home every couple of weeks and check out your house to make sure it's all taken care of. You can go to this link here. If you need it, ask for it on the questionnaire and we'll send you that link. It's a real cool program here locally. Emergency contacts, as I kind of talked about earlier, we need to talk about people you want to communicate with. Have your wills, your estates, your trust established and communicated. Make sure people know what's going on. You do not want to let the state take control of long life hard work because it goes into probate, because we don't know where your paperwork is, your family doesn't know it, and then there's trouble. So let's not let that happen. Insurance is important. You got to ask questions. So please, if it's not asking me, ask your local agent to discuss your coverages, your policies, so that you can go and enjoy the rest of your life, knowing that if anything should go wrong, you're protected. I want to thank everybody for your time today. We're always available. I'm proud to be a member of this wonderful team of experts and knowledge. Be safe out there, stay warm, and Tracy, back to you.
Stop sharing yours